When expanding double brackets, our goal is to remove them. It's important to remember that in algebra, although we don't show the times, there is actually a multiplication in between those two brackets. So we need to multiply everything in the first bracket by everything in the second bracket to remove all brackets. This process is actually very similar to expanding single brackets, and if you want a little bit more detail on this, there is another video that I'll link down below. But a short recap, we'll take that 3 and we'll multiply it by the 2x and the 3 to get an answer. Just like that with double brackets, we're going to multiply the x by both terms in the second bracket, and then the 3 by both terms. I always recommend showing the steps with loops, and as soon as you draw your loop or arrow, write down the solution that you get. So x times x is x squared. And then x times 8 gives you 8x. And now we need to do exactly the same with the 4. 4 times x gives us 4x. And then 4 times 8, which gives us 32. The x squared and the 32 you can pretty much immediately write on the next line. And then you can collect the like terms, giving you 12x plus 32. This method is often referred to as the FOIL method. First two terms multiplied together, outer, inner, and last. Here are 4 practice problems. We're going to use these 2 questions as more detailed walkthroughs, and the second lot of answers will come up at a little bit of a faster rate. Following our steps, we'll say x times x, giving us x squared, and then x times 3, giving us 3x. Now we work with the next term, 1 times x, x, and then 1 times 3 plus 3. Here, once again, we need to collect the like terms, which leaves us with x squared plus 4x plus 3. The next example is slightly more complicated with terms in front of the x's. So the 2 times 3 gives us 6, and then the x times x gives us x squared. Then 2x times 6, 2 times 6 is 12, and don't forget the x. Following the same procedure, 2 times 3x is 6x, and 2 times 6 is 12. Again, your final step is always collecting those like terms together. 6x squared can just be copied straight down, and then 18x is the combination of 12x plus 6x, and then we can just copy down 12. This example was only a little bit more challenging because of the -5. And if you made a mistake, I would assume those are the 2 terms that you might have got wrong. Before I move on to the next example, there are 2 negative terms in this question, so don't let them catch you out. If you've already done the question, look at it again and make sure that you haven't made any sign problems. 4x times 3x, 12x squared. Here is a -12x. And then a -3 times 3x, and then a negative times a negative is a +9. Collecting our like terms, we come out with our final answer.